How's it going? I see you there, Lodak. Yeah, I'm trying to find the sound effect. I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I have it yet. I got it somewhere. Let me see. No, it's just the audience. Well, don't matter. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another show. In fact, it's the end of the week. Well, at least for me. I think for some of you guys as well. It's Thursday, and you already know what's up. It's the last day of the week. That's right.
Bruh.
Anyways, all right. So today we're gonna be making some creamy, yummy, delicious garlic chicken. First thing we're gonna do is we need the garlic for the garlic chicken. Now, in order to make this extra yummy, what we're actually gonna do with the garlic here is that we're gonna go on ahead and we need to start peeling this garlic because we're gonna poach this garlic. We're gonna confit this garlic. All right, we're gonna slowly cook this and poach this in some oil, and then that is the garlic we're actually gonna use in the chicken dish. So anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to another episode. Trying a little bit of a new format here, you know, trying to figure out the whole, you know, what the best way to start the show is. I think it might be a little better to just, you know, roll the intro, right? And then just get into the show. I think that's probably just like the best kind of option. Now, you know, here, you know, we're going to be trying to focus on easier recipes and focus on recipes that translate well here. You know, no more, you know, again, I got taught a lesson last week, you know, with all the Mexican food. If we're going to be making Mexican food, we're going to be making easily accessible Mexican food like we made yesterday, for example. You know what I mean? You know, yesterday, you know, the wife was very happy, and she was just like, why didn't you make this instead of what you were making the week before? And I was like, you know what? You're right. And here we are. So today, again, we're going, again, just going to keep it back to basics this week, getting back to basics next week. Next week, first episode, we're going to be doing Philly cheesesteaks. That's right. And so those Philly cheesesteaks, they need some bread, don't they? Right? They need bread. So we're probably going to be making the bread because I don't know, I can't really find that bread anywhere. Anyways, all right, so right now I need to kind of peel this garlic here, right? But I don't want to smash it because we're trying to keep them as whole as possible here. So it's going to be a pain in the butt. But it's all right. Anyways, how's everybody doing out there? How are you guys enjoying your Thursday? Enjoying your week? Saw that nice dump in the markets today. What the hell? So I think what they're going to be doing with all that, it's probably going to just maybe dump a little bit more today, so that way they can have some emergency, you know, reason to, you know, print even more money and get out of the whole idea of tapering. You know, that's silly. You know, they don't need, you know, what do you mean tapering? What do you mean stop printing money? Come on, we all know that's crazy talk. But anyways, speaking of crazy talk, I'm here chatting with my garlic. So, you know, we're just going to be kind of hanging out here for a minute, you know, until we get to peel all this garlic here. You know what, I'm not going to lie. I know that there are techniques out there on how to peel this better, you know. And I just don't know them. And I'm too lazy to research them. So I'm just going to do this. And just peel it. You know, like most people would. But I think there's like a technique, I think, where you can wash these in water or something. And the skin comes right off. Anyways. Oh, I know what shook the markets. Manipulation, baby. Come on, man. You already know the name of the game. You know? It's funny. I mean, like, manipulation is also is up and down. You know what I mean? It's so obvious. I was watching it because I had, like, the charts going on while I was doing some work, you know, on the computer. And I just saw, like, the whole thing just like, oh, bro. You know what I mean? And, like, everything across all markets, across everything is exactly the same. Same. Bruh. You know? No matter if you were holding Bitcoin or gold or Google or these nuts, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know? So it's like, man. You can't make this shit up, you know? That's alright. It's no big deal. I mean, honestly, you know, how the markets should be reacting to these rate hikes is that, you know what I mean? You know, I think that, you know, well, you know, would have been the dump. You know, it's just that you gotta remember, you know, it's machines and there's all these algorithms and there's all this other crap in play. And I think what happened, you know, was that the rate hikes were already priced in and nothing, you know what I mean? Like, it was just simply, you know, the price jumped, you know what I mean? Because it was, again, it was a priced in type thing or what have you. And then, you know, once all that kind of went through, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, today, another day, or let's get back to the, you know, the markets we have, not the markets we wish we had, and then boom, you know? And that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, I think, honestly, it's, you know, what's going to make the markets keep going in that direction, downwards, is, you know, the money printing, you know? Like, the more they print, the more money they print, you know, the more it's just going to keep going up. If they say, oh, we're tapering, we're not going to print any money, you know, blah, 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 which, again, it's all bullshit, you know it is, then that's going to, you know, again, scare the markets because it's like, oh, no easy money. Uh-oh, we got to tighten up. Uh-oh, careful. And, again, that might be part of the plan. I mean, who knows? But there's definitely no crash at all. This is all just correction. This is all just a, you know, a thing to make poor people poorer and all that jazz. You know what I mean? So don't even, you know, anyone out there thinking, oh, there's a crash. Oh my God, we're crashing. Oh my God, it's over. No, not even anywhere close. All right. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's not. You know, there's nothing remotely close to us, you know, going into, like, you know, that crazy, you know, crash. You know what I mean? Not yet, not for a long time. Anyways, hey, shout out Neru Jaloof. I wish how's it going, Loco? Feliz Cinco. Oh, that's right. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, everybody. I wish I was closer to being a minute away. Neru Jaloof. What? Anyways, but what do you mean a minute away? He's saying, I wish I was closer to being a minute away. What does that mean? Maybe have locals hanging out in the trees or something. Maybe is that what Gizmo's always barking at? Who knows? We will never know. So we're just peeling the garlic here, you know. Peeling the garlic, killing some time. No, but anyway, so I mean, I don't know, that's what I think, you know, really. I mean, I could be wrong. I have no idea what the hell's going on. But that's just my guesstimation, you know what I mean? Just like anything else. You know, they want to create a crisis, have a crisis, yada, 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 you know, in order to, you know? And that's another thing too. You know what I mean? Maybe what they're trying to do is, you know, they're just getting ready because they know that something's going to be pumping the markets real soon. So they're just dumping right now, you know, because they know that something's going to be pumping the markets, and we already know something's going to be pumping the markets. You know what news? We don't know what news. You know, we can guess as to what news, you know, will be pumping the markets. You know, so why not dump them now, right? And buy in as low as possible. But you know, the most likely scenario is some sort of like World War III bullshit scenario. You know, we already know with who. You know, with Russia, and that's it. You know, so whatever. We will see how it all plays out. You know. Now focus on peeling garlic. Let's see. It's because he said he would be over in a minute. Oh, who's gonna be over in a minute? Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I can't see all the messages, man. I guess you guys are typing faster than I thought. Oh, I see it now. Okay, Narujulu says, "Dang, creamy garlic chicken. I'll be over in a minute."
Bruh.
Sorry, I got it now. I got it. I saw it here. So, anyways. Yeah, so the idea of what I'm trying to do here with the garlic is, like I said, we're gonna poach the garlic, and this is, you know, very, you know, like when you get like the whole garlic head, right, and you stick it in your ass. No, I'm sorry.
Bruh.
And you stick it in the oven. Jesus, come on. So focused here with the fucking garlic. Anyways, you know, when you put it in the oven to get that roast garlic, this is gonna achieve the same results, okay? That's basically what we're doing. You know, when we poach the garlic nice and slow, we're gonna achieve the same result. It's gonna get nice and soft and sweet. But that's the thing, you know, if I just roast the whole garlic head like usual, like normal, then I can't really get out the garlic cloves out of there because they're gonna be, you know, again, they're encased in this little thing here. So that's what we're doing it kind of like the other way. You know, we're doing it where I'm taking it out. Taking it out first, so that way they can poach and stay nice and whole. Because the idea is that, you know, I want them to stay whole. Yeah, by the way, I'm just making this recipe up as we go along. You know, I just said, make some creamy garlic chicken. You know, how do I make it? I think, well, just get some garlic. You know, we'll do this with the garlic, and then I'll just make a creamy sauce and make the chicken and add this garlic to it, and that's it. So, but I'm sure, you know, someone's made this before out there, because, you know, where else did I get that thumb? Am I right? So, all right, we're almost there. It's only been like 3 hours, right? How's it going, Pedro? How's it going, Opie? Why don't you plant that and make more garlic? I should, right? I should do that. I will. I just planted more ginger. I gotta plant some garlic though. You're right. So basically, do I need to take the skin off and plant it, or how do I plant it, Opie? Or do you know anything, or should I just look up a video online? Or do I stick like a whole garlic head, you know, underground, or what? I mean, it'd be best, I think, if I let it sprout, right? Here's a good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. An original says, here's a request, make Polish dill pickle soup. You ain't never had nothing better. Well, you know what? I gotta make some. I do gotta make some pickles soon, eventually. So, yeah. Why not? I'll make a little of dill pickle soup. I hope it's good. Okay. Now, by the way, you can do as much garlic as you want. I'm just doing a head of garlic, all right? That's it. Again, the most difficult part of today's dish is, wasn't peeling the garlic.
Bruh.
Well, you know what? We also deboned the chicken. Here, let me show you the deboning of the chicken. Here, while I finish this here. Boneless. For today's episode, we're going to be needing some boneless chicken thighs. But the only thing I can find at the store are bone-in chicken thighs. So we are going to take the bone out, all right? Now, let me see if you guys, I hope you guys can see everything there, but it's pretty simple. We will put the chicken thigh down, all right? We will get the knife and we'll cut right over the chicken thigh like that. And just kind of cut the meat. You know, just cut around the bone. It takes a little work, but it's pretty simple. You know, just kind of, again, work the knife. Okay. Around the bone, just right here, under the bone. Okay. That's it. Plate for the eggs, and then a plate for the... Look at that! This thing just broke. What the hell was that? Plate for the eggs, and then a... For today's episode, we're going to be needing some boneless chicken thigh. And the reason we are taking the bone out is because this will make a better vehicle for today's meal. You know, again, sometimes you want the bone in, sometimes you want the bone out. And in this case, we're doing bone out, okay? Look at that. What a beautiful. Trick, sometimes you want the bone in, sometimes you want the bone out. And the reason we are taking the bone out is because this will make a better vehicle for today's meal. You know, again, sometimes you want the bone in, sometimes you want the bone out. And in this case, we're doing bone out, okay? Look at that. What a beautiful piece of meat. So now it can cook nice and evenly without any problem. Okay, it's all one even piece. Okay, just take any pieces of bone from other parts of the chicken, because it might be around there. All right, that are not just this. Okay, and that's it. Now all of a sudden, boom! Look at this. You have yourself, all right, a piece of meat that is nice and even, as opposed to something like this with the bone still in it. Okay, so speaking of which, I still got to do 3 more of these. So I'm gonna take care of these, and I'll see you guys when the show starts. All right. Wait for the eggs. All right, that was great. All right, so as you guys can see here, we put the garlic in this little container, all right? And we're just gonna fill it with olive oil. Just basically, we're trying to just cover them in olive oil, all right? That's it. Remember, we're poaching them lightly in the olive oil. All right, and again, whatever olive oil is left over here, you know, you can use, and it's just garlic infused. You know, it's not the end of the world. All right, so we're probably going to use some of this garlic infused oil. All right, and jichigon. Okay, but in the meantime, let's go on ahead and just put this back here. All right, on low. I'm trying to think, I think this is like the lowest there. I'm gonna put it there. That's like the lowest. Alright, so I got it on the lowest burner. You can see Opie says, since you're in a hot climate, put the garlic in dirt inside a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge for 3 weeks. It will sprout and grow roots. Alright, so put the garlic in dirt. Okay, so put it inside, you mean put the garlic inside a Ziploc bag and put dirt in the bag. Alright? Yeah, and then put it in there. Alright, so and then that's it. And then once it sprouts, and then I just go outside. Once it sprouts, I put it outside. Yeah, but it's like 100 degrees. It's over 100 degrees right now. So is that gonna be okay? Alright, so next, we're going to start getting the other things ready here for the next portion of the show. Alright, so this portion now, we're going to be making cauliflower mashed potatoes. So today's a very healthy, easy meal anyone can make. So I'm going to go on ahead and get some water,
Bruh.
in here, and we're going to get this boiling. Get in the water from the well, because that's what we do. Alright. So I'm going to go on ahead and start getting this. Okay, we're going to start getting this cauliflower. All right. Now, does it require a lot of sun, shade, or what? Because again, I don't want to put it in direct sun. I'm gonna make a video of it. I'm probably gonna do it this weekend, I hope. But I gotta film myself harvesting the potatoes. Because you know what? I'll just show you real quick. All right, here. Let me go show you the potato situation. All right. I planted this in February. All right, and then look where we are now. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to talk. You'll just be able to see. All right, so I'm gonna show you real quick. Let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. All right, we're back. We're back. Quick little tour of the garden. How was that? How's it going, Mr. Evil?
Shout out to you.
So I mean, yeah. So that I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea anything about potatoes. I don't think all of them came out because I planted all around there. But yet I have like this huge potato tree. So I gotta harvest that. I gotta see what's up with that, and I'm gonna film it, you know, and then I'll put it on the channel. Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this. The phone holder. There we go. So anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know anything about potatoes. But if you do, you know. But yeah, I mean, I definitely got to harvest it already. That thing's way too big from what I've seen on the videos and stuff, so. Alright, so let's get back to the cauliflower.
Bruh.
So what we're gonna do with the cauliflower is we're just gonna, you know, again, we're gonna clean it real quick. All right. I'm gonna wash it real quick. And we're gonna boil it. So anyways, what do you guys think about my little garden, huh? What do you think about a little trip into the garden? Yeah, and it's like crazy hot, man. Like I said, we can. I mean, in the mornings, you know. So I'm waking up early in the morning again, and you know, again, this morning I woke up, and it was already like too late at 8 o'clock in the morning to water them. And I'm like, fuck, really? Because it was already the water's so hot already. So actually, what we're doing is that we're watering them at night. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just because at night is when the water's the coolest, and we don't want to, you know. All right, so my dumb ass put the garlic on high, so I'm gonna just take it off the heat. All right. And hope they don't fry too much. Let me see. Maybe I should just get them out of the. I'm not trying to fry them, you know, we're trying to poach them. I'm gonna wait for this to cool down for a minute. So you gotta be careful. So that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that good with delicate cooking sometimes, you know? So we're trying not to fry them there. We're trying to, you know, all we're doing with that is trying to just poach them, all right? So I'm gonna, you know, I took them off the heat for a minute. So you can bring back the temperature down on that, and then all right, so now let's just wash this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just chop this up real quick. Loco says I have a cold climate, so I planted them in October so they could grow over winter and they will mature in the hot weather. Right now they just have a tall green. Yeah, so like the thing is that, like, so I planted them in February, which is cold weather, you know, like early February. That's cold weather here. Because remember, it's like different down here in this part of Mexico too. But anyways, but yeah, that's why I planted them, you know? I don't know if that it's gonna matter. But again, you know, I was reading a lot on potatoes, you know, basically they grow in any environment and any kind of, you know, they're, you know, again, that's why the potato famine, you know, a lot of people, they saved so many people from starvation on so many occasions throughout history. So, the humble potato. I was like, all right, let's start with the potato, right? I mean, let's learn, because again, I'm still learning. So, all right, so learning with the grow. All right, so here we're just chopping up the florets, all right? We're getting the big florets out. It'll make it easier to wash as well, okay? Okay, we're just gonna put them in the bowl here, okay? And so I don't know if you guys ever made the cauliflower mashed or not. It's awesome. I remember the first time I tried this, I was like, ugh, there's no way this is gonna be good. I'm a meat eater, all right? Don't be, for anyone out there that doesn't know, I'm a big, I love my veggies and all that, but I mean, come on, don't be taking away my too many of my starches, or make Jose get angry. But anyways, long story short, I remember the first time I was gonna try this, I was just kind of like experimenting. And man, was I pleasantly surprised by how good this actually turns out. Okay, so we're gonna just wash this real quick. So let me bring the camera over here. It's gonna be a quick, easy wash. All right. Here you know how we do. We just have the water. We add a little bit of baking soda. And the baking soda helps disinfect, all right? So, man, this is so hot, man. I swear to God, it feels hot, like boiling hot. Wow, that's crazy hot. I don't want to be cooking these guys in here. Jesus. Yeah, they got these things came out of the fridge. Wow. I can't believe how hot this is. That's some hot water. All right, so basically just letting them sit there for a minute. In the meantime, we're getting the water hot anyway. All right, so you guys can keep an eye on those over there. So, all right, so we got that going, and let's see what other mise en place we got. Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's go get these ready. All right. Alright. So what we're going to do with these, again, going to keep it simple, stupid. Okay, I'm doing them all. In fact, let me leave a few. I forgot the wife probably going to want a few for her. Okay, but anyways, nice and simple. So we're actually gonna roast these in the oven, all right? Get that nice, roasty, yummy, delicious flavor. Yeah, sorry, there's like some flying thing in here that should not be in here. Trying to kill it. But hold on a second. On you. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I think it was like a wasp in here or something that looked waspy. No, wait. Yeah. No. Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. Sorry. He did. It's like some wasp or something. Make sure it's nice and dead here. Bye. Peace. All right. Anyways, thanks for your patience, sir. We are back. Wasp crisis has been, the wasp crisis has been taken care of. Amen to that. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and use this, okay, in order to make we're gonna bake the broccoli in here. But the thing is that, again, it's, can I get it done now? Just because I want to make sure. Yeah, I guess. All right, let's just start working on it. We'll be okay. I'm just trying to time it, in my head, so that way it all kind of comes out at the same time. So, I'm just going to put this to the side for a second, okay? We're not going to do that yet. Anyway, shout out to everybody. Looks like a comfort food meal today. Yeah, very, very comfort foodie. How's it going, Diana? Shout out to you. Yeah, so again, today is a very easy, yummy, delicious meal. So the cauliflower mash, you already know it's gonna be the mashed potato type component here, and then we're gonna make a nice little creamy sauce to go with the chicken, and then that, is gonna go over that mashed potatoes, and man, it's gonna be freaking amazing. All right, so we're getting all the mise en place ready, just getting all the stuff ready that we need to get ready. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and stick that garlic back in the oil. See if we can get that poaching again without burning it. Now we're gonna water. Get it nice. Okay, so we got our water nice and hot. So let's go check on the cauliflower. So again, we're just gonna go on ahead and lift it. Good. Okay. Drain that water. And again, the reason we do that is because all the sediment and all that stuff falls to the bottom here. So. One last quick little wash. Easy peasy. Now we're gonna get the we're gonna just drop it in here. Now I'm gonna uncover it. Okay. I'm gonna add salt. All right. Add some salt to this bad boy. Now I'm going to go on ahead and turn on the oven, all right? I'm going to put this on the back burner. Okay. Yep, we gotta turn the oven on. Alright, so we got the cauliflower, cooking, boiling away. Let's give it a quick little stir. But we're basically cooking, we're cooking the cauliflower till it gets soft. That's it, and then we're just gonna mash it, a little butter, voila, voila, a little salt, pepper. I missed the garden tour. Hope you post your harvest. And yeah, again, if you missed the tour of the garden earlier, you can just rewind the video a little bit and you can see it. Don't worry about it. And if you can't do it on Facebook, you can definitely do it on YouTube. Just rewind it a little bit, okay? Should be good to go. You'll be able to get to see it, no problem. All right, so let's go on ahead. In fact, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. On the garlic, okay? Because I'm gonna roast these guys. But it's gonna take the same time. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking to myself out loud here like an idiot. So actually what I am gonna do, I'm gonna get a little bit of this oil, all right? Because I know some of this, the garlic oil here, all right? And we're gonna just use this, all right? Because I was gonna use regular olive oil. Okay. But I think that'll be a little nicer, having some of that garlic oil. All right, so now again here, let's make sure the oil. In fact, I'm gonna have extra oil. That's the secret here. I just wanted to add some of that garlicky oil here, give a little hint of that garlic flavor, but I don't want to overpower it or anything. All right. So we just did this real quick in order to, cover it in oil, so that way when we put the salt and pepper, it sticks, okay? Easy peasy. Okay, and just a little bit more oil, because the oil again, it's gonna help kind of like not fry it, but give it that little yummy extra burnt crunchiness. Not burnt, but the roastiness. You need the oil. The oil is the main, the main thing there. That's how we're gonna get there. So, simple, look at that. Look how easy this is, all right? Anyone can do this, all right? You saw salt, pepper, okay? Olive oil. That's it. All right, super simple. Okay? And then this is just gonna roast, and it's just gonna be yummy. And that's it. It's gonna roast and it's just gonna be yummy, and that is it. I think we're gonna turn this on here. So we're gonna start working on the chicken. All Alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead and put this in the oven. Alright. Like 375 on the oven, alright, give or take. Okay, now the chicken. Okay. Just gonna season these guys with just salt and pepper. That's it. Okay. Okay, so again, simple on this, okay? Remember, this is chicken we deboned earlier, okay? Okay, super simple. Okay. So now I'm gonna take it to the back real quick so you guys can see. Okay. And always with one clean hand. Alright, so I'm gonna put oil here in the pan. Okay. And get these guys in here. So those are on medium, okay, medium heat. The reason I got them on like medium heat is because I want, see if I can get that skin to get nice and crispy. I'm not trying to overcook them. We're trying to see if we can get some of the fat inside the chicken to melt a little bit, make the chicken a little bit, not tough, you know what I mean, but make it less tough, you know what I mean? Because that is a bit more, tougher part of the chicken, you know what I mean? So you're gonna just cook it a little bit more. Now you don't gotta cook it forever, but you can cook it a little slow here. Low and slow to start. And then you just leave it alone like that. Just kind of keep an eye on it. And we got the cauliflower nice and, cooking away, getting nice and soft. We're gonna check on it in a second. Let's check on the cauliflower real quick. Almost done. It doesn't take that long to cook. So, I would say it's done. So what we're actually going to do is that I'm gonna leave that water boiling. We're gonna use that as a double boiler. All right. So I'm gonna go on ahead right now, and we're gonna take these guys out. Remember, this is the same bowl that I had just the olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's where we had the. See again, look. See it's soft and see it breaks up. So we're done. We're there. Okay. Anyways, this is where I put the broccoli in, right? But again, I'm leaving this kind of like, again, the double boiler, all right? Because that's where we're going to keep the cauliflower mash warm, all right? Once we're done with it. So again, this is super simple, guys. You're going to see how easy this is. Okay? So again, just the cauliflower, all right? We're gonna add just a few things in here. I want to add some black pepper, a little bit. That's it, like a little bit. We are gonna add some white pepper. Where is it? Okay, a little bit of white pepper. Okay, and some salt. And butter. Very important, okay? So about, 2 tablespoons of butter. That's it. I don't know if I'm gonna add milk to this, all right? Okay, I'm undecided where I'm going to add milk to this. So what we're going to do is that we're going to add the butter first. All right, we're going to mash all this together. Why does a Mexican guy take Xanax for Hispanic attacks? What? Oh wait, I gotta read it right. Why does a Mexican take Xanax for Hispanic attacks? For his panic attacks? Is that? I'm just mashing it here with a spoon. Let me go on ahead and chop up the onion because I'm going to add an onion here. Anyway, so we're probably going to add a little milk to the cauliflower mash in a second. So we're chopping up an onion here that we're going to be adding to the to the pan with the chicken in it. So we can start making that sauce. Okay, so just one whole onion, perfect. Okay, so I just checked on the garlic. I think they're perfect. You know, so again, for the garlic mash, so we're gonna add some milk in here. It's gonna be just a tiny bit. So let's go with like a tablespoon here. Two of these spoons here. Man, I'm thinking to myself, hold on. I don't know, but I haven't made this in a while. I wonder if I gotta stick it in the... Alright, anyways, let's finish the chicken real quick here. Look at that. Looking beautiful. That chicken's looking... I'm just thinking to myself, man, I wonder if... Now, let me get the chicken out first. And then I'll wonder if, okay? Alright, so we're gonna get this chicken out, alright? Look at that, nice and beautiful. It's basically already cooked, alright? Gonna go on ahead and add these onions in there. GoPro is dead, so let me one second. Yeah, sorry, the camera overheated. 1 second. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm thinking is that maybe these potatoes are a little bit too al dente. You know what I'm saying? So let me stick them in here. Okay, so with these onions, okay, the water that's coming off of those onions, we're using it to scrape the pan and get all that yummy deliciousness, all right? Because all that yummy deliciousness is part of the base to the sauce. You know, we're gonna now make the sauce. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go on ahead and add all this cauliflower in here and see if this helps. Man, I got a feeling I just, maybe I undercooked it, I don't know. I mean, it's cooked, but what I'm saying is like a little bit too al dente, you know what I mean? We gotta fix that. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna add some water here. Gonna let that water evaporate for a minute. All right. The mashed are nice and done. Give me 1 second because the camera's like overheated so much. Very hot today. Okay, so I'm going to go on ahead while we reconnect the camera. Look at that, the mashed potatoes came out perfect. Now again, it's not mashed potatoes, you know, it's cauliflower. But I'm just saying, like, jeez. It's a nice, healthy alternative. You know, parsnips are also great. You know, parsnips, man, parsnip puree, so good. I don't get any parsnips out here, man. If I got parsnips, man, I used to love making little parsnip puree. Because I remember I worked at like some fancy restaurant once and they made it there. And I was like, man, that shit's so good. It was so easy and simple to make. And so this is similar to the parsnip puree, but it's cauliflower. I don't know. Parsnips just like, I think parsnips like a million times better. So this is still super good though. All right, so you guys see what I'm doing, all right? We're just kind of, okay? Just giving it a little shake there. There's like nice and mashed potatoes, all right? Yummy. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is just, we're gonna cover this, all right? Okay, we're gonna cover this and we're gonna put this on the back burner. All right. So what's gonna happen is that same where's my stupid ass freaking lighter? Okay, so what's gonna happen? Get this out of the way. Alright, so let's get back to what we were doing there. Alright, later. Loda, what do you think of Christian will rate today? I have no idea. I have no idea until she tastes it. Alright, so look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna move the camera over here so you guys can see what I'm doing, alright? Hopefully the camera doesn't go out. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and add like all that butter. Alright, that's maybe a few tablespoons of butter. Alright. I'm going to add that butter in there. Alright. Alright, this bottle's empty, but just getting... So what we're doing is getting as much fat in there as we can as possible. Okay, that's what we're doing. And the fat, the reason we need all this fat, you know, the butter in there and the oil, you know. In fact, let's go on ahead and add go on ahead and add the garlic, okay? Look at that. Nice. Okay. Okay. We'll get some water real quick. Okay, so now I need to go on ahead and add some flour. All right, we're gonna add some flour to this. All right, that's what. Remember, we have a lot of fat in there, so I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of flour. All right. To make a roux, you know, to make a nice little roux here. Okay. We're also going to go on ahead. We're going to season this a little bit. We haven't seasoned this really, so I'm going to add some thyme. All right, that's basically it. obviously we're making a roux here. All right, it's getting nice and thick, but we gotta cook that flour. All right, we're gonna make sure that flour cooks off. So that's what we're stirring it now. We're doing this now. It smells so delicious already. So what we're doing here, again, we are cooking the flour. If we don't do this right here, again, we got to do this. You got to be careful. We don't burn it. We burn it, we're so screwed. That's it. So what we're doing here is that we're cooking the flour, because otherwise, once we add the liquid, for the flour to cook is going to take so much longer. And the reason we need the flour to cook is because otherwise you're going to have that raw flour taste. And basically how it translates, it's going to be super bland. And then it's going to be super, like and that there's spices in there, or they're seasoned, but it's bland, it's weird. All right, so now we're going to add water. I'm starting off with 2 cups of water. We might add a little more, all right? We'll see. But what we're doing here is just making a sauce. All right? That's it. Okay? Nice creamy garlic chicken. Bring this to a boil real quick, all right? All right, let me just give it a quick little taste, just out of curiosity, see where we're at. Okay, so this definitely needs some seasoning. So we're going to do 2 things here. All right? Number 1, we're going to add a bouillon cube. All right? This provides salt, all right, and more chicken flavor. And we're also going to add a little bit of wine, which I should have added before I added the water, but that's okay. Let me check on the broccoli. Oh wow. Look at that, broccoli's done. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Okay. And the broccoli smells so good. So tasty. Look at that. All right. And you saw how easy that was, man. Anyone can do this. Anyone. If Jose can cook, so can you.
Bruh.
All right, so that's it. We're gonna just pop this in here. We're done. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, it's so good. Perfection, perfection. Okay, look at that. All right, so we got our broccoli there. Okay. Now again, the chicken's already done. We just got to finish the sauce, and we got to finish it. So this is done as well. So I'm going to go on ahead and cover this. But I'm going to cover it with a little bit of aluminum foil here. Okay? Kind of want to keep the integrity of the roastedness. All right. And just again put it back here on the back burner. Look at that nice, thick gravy sauce. Look at that sauce. Okay. Let this cook a little bit. I'm going to give it another taste. Oh, yeah, much better. So you just needed the little bouillon cube. And it also, we needed to get to this point, you know what I mean? To make sure that we're at this point. Now, oh, I think it froze. Yeah, sorry. I think the camera froze there. So, we'll just change the battery. It's too hot. Oof, hot. Let it cool off for a minute here. Woof! Man, it's so hot. Woof! I'm gonna burn myself on my own camera. What the hell?
Bruh.
Yeah, gotta give it a minute here. But here, I can show you with the other camera. Totally fine. So you see, look where we're at, okay? Nice little sauce. Okay, as it cooks, it will continue to thicken and thicken and thicken. Okay? And so this is also the advantage of making a roux, okay, as opposed to doing the cornstarch water slurry. Because a cornstarch slurry situation, what that actually does is that the longer you cook it with the slurry, you know what I mean? The longer you cook it in the slurry, the longer, the longer you cook it in the slurry, the more the thickening agent breaks down. So the more you cook it, the thinner it gets, and it loses that thick, saucy, whatever. But when you do it with a roux, it's the other way around. It keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and eventually it'll get to cement if you don't keep your eye on it. Okay, so we're just making the sauce now, but I do want to add a little bit of wine in here. Now, again, I should have added the wine a little earlier for the deglazing, but it's okay. We can add it now. It's totally fine. Hold on, let me, and then, hey, just at least have that in the background. Okay, so we're just gonna add a little bit of wine here. About a quarter cup, not a lot. All right. In fact, I should taste the wine, right, and make sure it tastes good, you know, right? So, cheers. Okay, it tastes good. It tastes good. It's safe. It's safe to use. So again, you know, what we're trying to do here is that we're trying to make a gravy, all right? Because again, we made those cauliflower mashed potatoes, right? And so we want something, you know, like a gravy, a little gravy to go with the mashed potatoes, you know? So that's what we're making that sauce. Okay? So as a matter of fact, what I'm actually going to do real quick, you know, while we reconnect the camera, since it's going to take forever here, all right? We can go on ahead, all right, and we can add the chicken, okay? You know, in the sauce, okay? With the liquid, everything, the whole nine, all right? And so it can cook in the sauce, and that's it. So, you know, we're just making 4 pieces of chicken just for me and for Christian, all right? And we're gonna still cook it in the sauce for a little bit, all right? So it's gonna evaporate. Okay, so we got that on high. Okay. Easy peasy. And today, what an easy episode today, huh? Look at that. What a beautiful thing, huh? What a beautiful thing. So, we got the cauliflower done. We got the mash done. The chicken is just, you know, we're gonna cook it. You know, we're gonna cook it in there for a little while longer. All right. So it's almost done. You know, one can say it's done, but you know, we're gonna let it ride a little longer. All right, so you guys keep an eye on it for a second. I'm right over here. So again, we're just gonna kind of want to stir it, okay? Because we want to make sure nothing sticks, okay? And it's just gonna just keep getting thicker. That's the idea, you know. We want this to thicken up. We want the sauce to thicken up. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, you guys can just keep an eye on them for me for a second. All right, so we're just do, you know, I'm just cleaning up over here, as you should do, right? To make, you know, the best possible, you know, the real deal, you know, to have like the best meal possible is it's the cleanup as well. It's like the whole thing. I mean, like, you know, how awesome is it gonna be now that in just a few seconds I'm gonna finish cleaning everything up, and we'll be able to enjoy this wonderful, wonderful meal, and not really have to worry about any kind of dishes. So, Gonna see if we can knock that out real quick. Alright. Well, you guys are just gonna keep an eye on that for me. All right, so just keep an eye on that for me. You don't have to watch me do the dishes. Just keep an eye on the chicken for me. All right, just do me that favor. All right, let me know if it moves, or if it burns, or if anything happens. All right. Look at how nice and thick that's getting. Look at that nice, thick, beautiful, beautiful sauce. Look at that. Okay, and that's gonna go amazing with those mashed potatoes. I mean, I'm sorry, the mashed cauliflower. And that broccoli. It's gonna be amazing. Wait till I plate it up for you guys. I'm really excited to be able to plate it up. It's gonna look so pretty. So pretty. That's a pretty mouth. You got a pretty little mouth there. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing the dishes. You guys keep an eye on the chicken. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know. We're almost gonna serve up dinner. You know, I want the chicken to cook for a little longer, honestly, all right? But other than that, I mean, you know, we're almost done. We're just probably like a few minutes away, okay, from having Christian eat. So thank you very much. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Loco. Thank you, Lodak. Thank you, Opie. Thank you, everybody out there. But yeah, I'm not gonna. You know, you guys don't have to watch me do the dishes. You can just watch the chicken. Alright? And like I said, if you have any questions, anything at all, let me know. Go right ahead. I am here. So we did a quick little episode today. Nice, complete, yummy, delicious meal that anyone can make quickly at home. Very healthy, again. Gotta emphasize on that. And again, you know, you saw the simplicity, again, of the ingredients. You know, we're going back to square one, nothing fancy. What I made today, just like everything else I made this week, anybody can make at home. Everybody has those ingredients in today's day and age. All right, for the most part. All right. So same thing with this chicken. Like I said, you know, I gave you guys options. If you don't have cauliflower, you can use parsnips, or you can simply just use potatoes. You know, I was actually making an alternative today on the potatoes. That's all I was doing. So. Doing the dishes. Oh, Rosa says, a touch of sherry on the chicken will give it a kick and a great taste. Yeah, I actually added a little bit of wine. I don't have sherry. That would have been great. I totally agree, but since we don't have sherry, I just added a little bit of wine, and that's what we did. If Loco says, all that garlic should make it great. Waiting to see what Christian says. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think so. Again, you know, adding all that garlic, you know, and cooking it the way we cooked it, you know, allowed the garlic to get mild in flavor. All right, and thus, you know, not having an extremely overpowering dish. You know what I mean? Makes it a lot easier. Yeah, because I love garlic. You know, we love garlic up in here, but you know, we don't love that garlic breath or whatever. You know, and all that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. You know, garlic is really good for you. And, you know, what are you going to do? You know? Anyways. Anywho, so we're just letting that that chicken, do its thing over there. Again, while I finish these dishes, there's plenty of time to let it cook. Because the thing is, you do have to let it cook a little bit more. You can't just like serve it like that. You gotta like let it cook. You gotta let the sauce, you gotta let some of the flavors meld together and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep an eye on it, keep stirring it, make sure it's not sticking. All right. Put it on low and slow. Okay. See, because it's not sticking, but you gotta remember the sauce is thickening up and thickening up. And so look, see how thick that is? Look at that thick boy. What a thick sauce. And so, obviously, if we don't keep stirring it, it's going to stick. But yeah, we're basically done here. So if you guys have any questions and comments, let me know. Please feel free. Knock yourselves out. Open forum. But yeah, so again, I'm just doing the dishes over here, just finishing up. Only got like 3 things left. But the whole idea is to show you guys, that you guys should be doing something similar. You guys should be doing the same. And that way it'll make it a lot easier for you to cook at home because all the dishes are done. You don't got to worry about anything. And the thing is, it's like, look, I get it, when people say, like, oh, okay, I can cook, but I'm going to give the dishes to somebody else, meaning like, oh, I cook, but you, let me get this, I don't want this to burn. Anyways, it's like, yeah, I'll cook, but you do the dishes. It's like, that's not really that fair, that person might not want to do the dishes, and they might not think that's a fair trade-off, for example. And on top of that, when you don't have to do the dishes, you're not that conscious about the ones you're dirtying, so you're going to dirty even more dishes, and there's going to be a pile of fucking dishes that a lot of times most people will be like, you know what, fuck that, I'll just get some McDonald's. You're going to do your own dishes. If I'm going to do dishes, I just cook myself something and I'll do less dishes. And so that's the thing, you're going to cook, you got to do the dishes too. The only dishes that people should be doing, like let's say right now, once I'm done here, Christian will do the dishes after the meal. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know what I mean? Vice versa. She's cooking, she's cleaning as well, and then I'll clean up afterwards, I'll clean up I'll clean up the dishes that we had dinner on and all the other dishes, and then if I gotta clean the pots and the pans and all this other stuff, because right now there's still pots and pans that are dirty. You're looking at them right now on camera, and she's gonna wash those. You know what I mean? I don't gotta worry about that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a give and take. You know, because when somebody's cooking for me, I don't want to do the dishes either. You know what I mean? Like I just usually, you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying, right? If I'm not cooking, I don't want to do the dishes either. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll do 3 or 4 dishes at the end of the meal. That's fair. You know what I mean? But not, not 7,000 dishes. Not like a huge pile of freaking dishes. That's not fair. You know what I mean? That's not fair at all. Every once in a while, she'll help me out and do the dishes. You get what I'm saying? Like, of extra stuff that I have, or vice versa. You know what I mean? If she's cooking, I'll do the dishes. I'll clean as she goes. But that's different. I mean, it's just, we're helping each other out. But for the most part, you know what I mean? That's what I think. Rosa says, everything looks good. Yummy. Need to visit you in one of these. Yeah, that's right. You got to come visit. That's right. So, hells yeah. Shout out to you. All right, so we're waiting for that water pump out there. Sorry about that noise. All right, so this is done. All right, we are nice and done. All right, let me go check with Christian, see if she's ready to eat. I'm pretty sure she is. And I'm gonna make her a nice little delicious plate. All right, so give me 1 second. We'll be back in 1 second. so hot. All right. So we're about to serve this bad boy up. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there so far. Okay. So I'm gonna start serving this up, okay, so that we can get this moving along. All right, so this is gonna be fairly easy. Okay. Hot. This is gonna be fairly easy. We're just gonna do a little mountain here of this cauliflower mash. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Is there any music playing? I don't know. I feel like there's no music playing back there. Anyways, all right. You got the, look at that beautiful, beautiful broccoli. Ready? Okay, so let me go on ahead and get a nice little piece of chicken. All right. Okay. What?
Calor.
Wow. It's hot. No, pero no papa. That's right. Yeah, but she's like, oh, it looks like a bit much right now because of the heat, because it's so hot. But I told her, you know, it's cauliflower. So that should help. I hope. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. All right. All right. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Look at that. Delicioso. You're gonna be taking a few pictures. Okay. Ya puede.
Hora de tomar las fotos.
See, I want to add a little something green towards the top, but I don't have anything. You know?
¿No tiene verde?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No tiene hueso, okay? Got Christian over here taking them pictures. Oh, mind the way. Perfect dinner for 100-degree weather.
No.
Perfect 100-degree weather food. Right? All right.
Hola a todos.
Saying hi to everybody. Shout out to you. All right. Okay. I know it's like super hot. You're dying of heat exhaustion over there.
Se ve rico.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it smells delicious. I mean, it looks amazing. Let's see. Moment of truth. Let's see the reality here. Let's see what she really thinks. How is it?
Muy brócoli.
Very broccoli. All right. No, the broccoli is good though, right? Yeah, really good. Not overcooked. Just perfectly cooked.
Aunque no me late mucho la piel.
Oh, you don't gotta eat the skin. You know, don't worry. It's okay. If you don't want to eat the skin, give it to Gizmo. You know. The reason I cook it with the skin, or I try to cook it with the skin, is because otherwise it dries out too much. You know, and the skin kind of keeps it moist. You know, moist. So, but Gizmo will eat the meat. Will eat the skin. He's not gonna complain. I promise. So on a scale of 1 to 10, people want to know.
Un 9.
A 9. All right.
Un 9 porque es mucho calor.
Only because it's too hot. Only because it's crazy. No, seriously, it's like 103 degrees right now, literally, right now. Yeah, literally 103 degrees right now at this moment, right now. Right, because what time is it? It's early, actually, right?
5.
Yeah, it's only 5. Wow. I mean, actually, that is pretty late for it to be that hot. You know what I mean? But, you know, I get it. You know, whatever.
Se siente como si fueran las 2 de la tarde.
Yeah, it feels like it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It feels like it's 2 o'clock or something like, you know, high point in the day. And it's actually 5 o'clock. 5 something actually, right? 5:15 or whatever. So whatever. Very hot. But it's all good, baby, because we're heading into summer. So, right? I think summer's here or right around the corner. But you already know. It's awesome. Anyways, guys, all right. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Enjoyed the show. I'm gonna go do something on the Twitch for a second. Give me 5 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll let her finish. You can move on, right?
Sí.
Move on.
Un pelo. Chiqui, chiqui. Oye, este vino es para cocinar, no es para tomar. ¿Esto es para tomar o para cocinar? cámara está hirviendo.
So it's good? Yeah? Alright, for anyone that's still out there watching on Facebook, watching on Twitch, no, not on Twitch. No one's watching on Twitch. My whole Twitch audience is now watching Chef Steve over there. He's making like brisket and barbecue. I'm sorry, it took me a minute because we were talking right now. And he actually made a brisket barbecue cheesecake. Like what? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It looks amazing. Exactly. I know. It looks amazing though. It looks really good. Hey, I'll try it. My fat ass will try it. You know, I'm sure some of you guys will definitely try it. Maybe she won't, but I'll definitely try it. Anyways, that's what he's doing. So again, you know, once you're done watching this show, if you're like on Twitch, for example, it takes you straight to his show, you know, or another show, whatever show I pick, so you guys can keep watching food stuff. But here, you know, once we're done here, all you gotta do, unfortunately, there's nothing. Once we're done here, it's over. You know what I mean? Like you guys have to either, you know, click on another one of my videos or click on another video yourself, and you know, nobody likes that. But anyways, you already know the deal here, guys. We got Gizmo. Look at him. Look at this bad boy. Well, he's a good boy actually, but you know, he smells that chicken. He wants some of that chicken. So, all right, guys, you already know the deal here. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to, you know, watch, you know, all the other videos that I have. Thanks again to all the patrons. Thanks again to all the, you know, everyone sending love, you know, whether you're sending me a few bucks in PayPal or a few bucks down there through all the other stuff. All the love, all the support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone buying t-shirts and buying merchandise and just checking everything out. We got so much stuff going on. It's amazing. But you know what? We got so much stuff going on that we actually have to, you know, take a couple of days break like we usually do. We gotta, you know, the weekend is here, right? So tomorrow and the next couple of days we're off as we usually are, and then we'll be back. You know, we will be back on Monday as we usually are, Monday through Thursday. All right. The menu is already up for next week. Okay, so if you guys are interested in cooking with me live next week, check out the schedule and check out to see what's there. And you know, the recipes is the last thing I'm missing, but other than that, you can at least get an idea of what we will be cooking together. So guys, thanks again for everyone watching. Shout out to Hiv Loco, Rosa, Lodak, Opie, everybody out there. If I missed you, my bad. You know, Naru Jaloof and Gizmo, everybody, well, say goodbye. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a wonderful, amazing rest of your weekend, and peace out, guys. See you on Monday. Bye. Peace.
Adiós.
Adios. And hey, Feliz Cinco de Mayo.
Bruh.
Ni al caso.